Over the last 30 years, the cost of college has risen astronomically. Since 1987, we've had over a 500% increase in the cost of college tuition. In that same time frame, it's been over 2.5 times that of home prices, over 3 times median income, and over 4.25 of general inflation. Because of this, we often have clients and parents coming to us trying to figure out how to pay for this college cost. And so today I'm going to go over our order of operations of how we're looking to pay for college. So number one is we're going to take all of the free money that we can get. After you fill out a FAFSA form, you're going to get an expected family contribution and see if you qualify for any federal aid. This is going to come in the form of Pell Grants, and here in 2019 you could get up to about $6,000 and change to go towards your college tuition. After you've filled out that FAFSA, you also want to look at the state you're in. And if you're in somewhere like we are here in California, there's also the opportunity to get Cal Grants. So this is another few $1,000s that can be given to you, typically when attending a Cal State school, or in other states probably being in those state programs as well. Once you've explored those options, you want to look to your institution, especially private institutions. We all know about academic and athletic scholarships, but sometimes the schools will also offer needs-based aid, or there's other options, so it's worth exploring those with the financial counselors at the school. The last piece of free money that I want to bring up is there are billions of dollars given away in scholarships each year, and some of them for very random reasons. And so in my show notes, I've included a list of different websites where you can go and explore some of these for a few $1,000s at a time. I even ran across one that was for an essay on what you would do in a zombie apocalypse. So I think there's money out there for everyone who's willing to go and look for it. So once you've explored all those options, taken all your free money off the table, and still won't be able to cash flow the cost of college, you want to look into federal loans, and in this order. First, we want to look to our subsidized loans. These are loans that the government pays the interest on while you're in college. It is a needs-based thing, so not everyone may qualify, but it's going to be the best type of loan that you can receive. After that, you want to go to your unsubsidized loans. Government will not pay the interest rate on these, but it is that same rate that you would get on the subsidized loans, which is typically a little bit lower, and everyone will qualify and gives you about a few $1,000s more. I think current limits are around 6 when starting out, and then go up every year you're in school. So after exhausting those options, you want to go to, hopefully the last option is going to be our PLUS loans. These are Parent Plus and Grad Plus loans. In a Parent Plus loan, the parent's co-signing with their student to cover the cost of college. By definition, it takes the total expenses for the college minus all other aid you've received, and that gives you your maximum loan amount. So hopefully that's the last stop. And similar with Grad Plus loans, the graduate students who have the higher cost of tuition still get minus all their other aid and can borrow up to those limits. However, they're going to have a couple interest rate points higher, and also are going to have underwriting requirements, so not everyone will qualify for these. It's really, if you don't qualify for those, that you want to look into this last option, which is going into the private student loan market. The reason we look here last is every private student loan is a little bit different, so you really have to read through the agreements, but they're not going to provide you the same protections in death, disability. When it comes time for repayment, you're not going to have as flexible of repayment options, and interest rates are often higher as well. So we really want to use those as like a last-ditch effort, but they are available. I guess the last piece of advice I have here is after you've exhausted all of those options, it's going to be difficult. So really starting as soon as you can to look into planning for college. How much are the loan limits? How much college can I afford? And what's the game plan going forward? So maybe you can start putting some away now. Really, time is of the essence. So thanks for listening, and hopefully you have a better sense of how you're going to cover your college costs.